everyone, it's Azal, and in this video I'm going to make the feathers of the bird's wing. I am first going to start by making the cover feathers. Unfortunately, I can't show how I made each and every single feather because it will take too long for me to show everything. I'm just gonna make the shape of the feather, place it on the wing, and when I'm happy with its position, I'm just gonna smooth it out into the wing and scrape a little bit of clay off using my scraper to make the feather nice and thin. I am only going to show how I'm going to place the cover feathers on the wing because it will take too long for me to show how I put every single feather on the wing. I have to make sure that my cover feathers are nice and thin. If they're too thick, they don't work at all. I will finish the rest of the feathers and then I will draw in the lines. I'm going to use a needle to draw a line in the middle of the feather. It is going to help me place the rest of the lines in the feather. Now I'm gonna take my feather wire to make those nice thin lines on the feathers. I'm also going to take the needle to make the lines more clear. Now with the feather wire and the needle, I'm just going to gently make those lines on the feathers. I have to clean my feather wire and my needle constantly to make sure that the clay that's on the needle doesn't stick to the feather. Now I'm just gonna gently draw in the lines of the feathers. I have to make sure that I'm very gentle with the feathers because accidents can happen and you don't want to do every single thing over again. I am almost done with these feathers, then I will start with my cover feathers. I sometimes use a paintbrush just to brush the extra clay off the feathers and to give it a more natural look. Now I'm just making sure my feathers are nice and rough by cutting out pieces of clay and making the lines a little bit more clear. Now I'm gonna start with my cover feathers. I already made the lines with the needle, so I'm just gonna take my feather wire and make the nice gentle lines that makes the feather. Now I'm just gonna take the feather wire and make the barbs on the feather. Just gently gonna draw in those lines with the feather wire and the needle. The bird's feathers is a little bit rough, so I'm just gonna use the needle and the knife just to cut some pieces out to make the feathers look a little bit more rough. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the other feathers. Just gonna use my feather wire and draw in the lines and use the needle to make the lines more clear. Now I'm gonna start with my lesser covered feathers. Just gently gonna draw in those lines. It took me a long time to make this wing because there was a few problems with the feathers, but I finally got it right. Now I just have to make sure that these lines that I put in these feathers is the way I want them. The barbs of the feathers are coming out nicely, so I just have to make a few more feathers the same way. I'll have to do something else for the smaller feathers on the top of the wing. The little feathers is a little bit harder to make. I have to make sure that I draw the lines in quite nicely, and for that I sometimes have to use the needle. The feather wire or feather pen is a very good tool to use. It makes the lines or the barbs of the feathers quite nicely, and the needle helps as well just to make the lines a little bit more clear. To make it easier for me to make the smaller feathers, I have to turn the bird towards me. Now I just have to make a few more feathers. Just have to draw in the lines. I have to be very gentle because they're very small, so I have to use the needle for most of them. I am finally done with my wing. I'll make the other wing another time. Next time I'm going to make the head of the bird a little bit better. Thank you everyone for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe at the end of the video, and I will see you next time.